Okay, are we all ready? Are we all ready for today? The moment that we have been all waiting for. I know, guys,
Let's go.
once we launched OTTO SEO, there was a huge demand for the paid media world. And as you guys know, we always listen to you. We always listen to our audience, and your word is our order. Your word is our command. You ask for it and we deliver. Manik Ban is known for keeping his words here, right? So you have been asking what's going to be the revolution in paid media world, because we have been already killing SEO world. We have been already creating some disruption for the other competitors out there in SEO world, and Manik got bored. Manik was like, okay, like we already got over SEO world. What is left? And we were like, well, paid media. We should do paid media, and everybody has been really waiting, asking for this moment, sharing their ideas, sharing their feedback. What should we launch? What should be the next steps? And here we are. I'm so excited. The moment has came. Now we are ready, fully launch OTTO Google Ads. So I really want to welcome everybody to this very special moment in the world of digital marketing and paid media. I'm Fidan Alzada, as you know, your host today. I will make sure that I moderate the call. I make sure I answer all your questions. And also we have a smooth and amazing launch party going on here. So I'm going to get started with sharing my screen. I hope everybody can see it. At the same time, I will try to moderate the chat. So everybody is here already. Amazing. Well, so welcome everybody to this special moment. Super excited to have you here. And if you ever struggled with wasted ad spend, campaign complexity, or just you wished your Google Ads expert has been working for you for 24/7, but today is the moment that you don't really need tons of Google Ads experts, because we got you covered. Search Atlas got you covered. So thank you so much for joining on today's call, where we will be launching together and we will be sharing this special moment with you. Before we get started, you can make sure that this call is recorded. We are live on YouTube. I really want to say hello to our YouTube audience as well. I am sure our team is handling all those beautiful comments there. And we are also, live in all other social media platforms, and we will be sharing this recording with you, all of you. So let's start kicking things off. I just want to see, just a second, sorry. Okay, perfect. Well, what is OTTO Google Ads? You already heard about it, but I want to really give you this special, breakdown. OTTO Google Ads is the AI bots, where you will be able to handle all your paid media. You will be able to launch high-performing Google Ads campaigns in just a few clicks, which will save you hundreds of hours manual work. And running Google Ads manually, it stayed in the old school. It's old school now. It's not valid anymore. And right now we brought OTTO Google Ads to handle it in a new way, which you will be able to build campaigns. You will be able to access AI-powered bidding, always keep optimizing your Google Ads. And also it's going to save 95% of your time. And let's move into our today's agenda. So what is our today's agenda? What we have prepared it for you. We're gonna start with the vision behind OTTO Google Ads. I know you all love Manik Ban's amazing storytelling skills. So we're gonna make sure that we give you enough story to share how we decided to start building OTTO Google Ads. And then the Google Ads expert, Taylor Hansen, is here with us. He will be diving into agency owners' pain points and real-world struggles and challenges that they have been facing, and which OTTO Google Ads designed to solve it all. And then, of course, we will be doing the live demo here. So most of you all here will be seeing for the first time how actually OTTO Google Ads dominate in the paid media world. Right after that, we're gonna move to impacts. We will actually show you the experiments that we have been running, the actual results, and how many hours OTTO Google Ads can save it to you. As you guys know, we are a community people. We love our community, and community plays a huge role in our product vision. I want to really walk you through our case studies, testimonials that we have been gathering from all other agency owners. Actually, here we have so many other agency owners joining us live. Mitch Barham, Jessa Nelson, Eric Caldwell. They are all so excited to share their results, their stories, what they have been achieving with OTTO Google Ads video. And then, of course, we will walk you through what is our vision, what's our short-term and mid-term roadmap, and what we are keeping ready and preparing and building for you in the very, very near future. So you're gonna hear it first here, what is waiting for you. And also in the end, of course, I cannot leave this call with empty-handed, right? I will make sure that I am super ready to announce our promo for you, exclusive offer only for this live launch. So make sure you stick until the end to find out what we are offering to all our live attendees and what's the deal that you can grab and start dominating paid media world. Well, before we get started, I'm gonna ask you very, very mini favor, which is gonna take only 1 second of your time. I want you guys to go ahead and leave upvote us on product hunt. So I'm gonna leave our link here, which is gonna just take you 1 minute, 10 seconds to share. All you have to do is please go to product hunt right now and just upvote us there. If you upvote us on product hunt, you take this screenshot, you DM me on email, on Facebook, on Slack, I'm everywhere. You DM me that you upvoted us, and you will be earning $50 promo code to spend on our merch store. Cups, Stanley cups, hats, shirts, hoodies, everything you can name it, like shirts like this, the newer version, all of them will be for you. Just all you have to do is please right now, take a moment, click to this link that I shared in the chat, just upvote it, send me, DM me. You're gonna do the huge favor to us. We really wanna make sure that we are the #1 product on Product Hunt today. There's a weird name is kind of beating us. What was the name? Like drop shit drop, something like that, like weird name. I cannot let that name pass us, right, guys? Like you cannot let this happen. So all you have to do, upvote us. Please leave in the chat, say I upvoted. Send me, please leave it here in the live chat. Leave the thumbs up, share that I upvoted. So
thank you guys.
Can be encouraged. We love you guys. Thank you so much for really taking time and doing this for us.
You guys rock. Thank you so much.
For this community. Wow, loved. Oh my God, love it. So many people upvoted, thumbs up. Amazing. Make sure you email me if you don't have me on the Slack or on Facebook address. You can make sure you email me. Okay. Well, amazing. Thank you so much, everybody. So
awesome.
Everybody has voted. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. Well, without further ado, to start us off, please welcome the visionary behind OTTO ecosystem, not just OTTO Google Ads, entire OTTO Google Ads, and also OTTO SEO, the founder of Search Atlas. I would call him SEO veteran, the SEO hero, Manik Ban, to take us here through the journey that led to the creation of OTTO Google Ads and the future it's unlocking for digital marketers. Please, let's take a moment and give applause for Manik Ban here. You can unmute yourself, you can shout out, you can scream, you can share the excitement here. And I'm so excited for this moment.
Feels like my birthday all over again. Thank you guys. Really appreciate you all being here. And also just before I get started, just wanted to say a massive shout out to the Search Atlas team, everyone on the marketing side, on the product side. You know, this isn't just my lift. This is the the labor of over 180 people now that we have on the team building these products and this technology for you. So it's not all me, but I'm happy to take some credit for it. So first, let's kick off. Like, why did we build this? Why did we decide to do this? Well, before I did SEO, I cut my teeth with Google Ads. Actually, that's how I built my first startup, and we were overly reliant on Google Ads. The one thing that I can tell you about Google Ads, and many of you will know this, is it does take a long time to build out robust campaigns. And if you haven't done it before, or you've done it to some extent, you'll understand this, that training is required. The second thing is that most of Google's default settings and recommendations, they're good for them, but they're not good for you. Sorry, I'm going to move this to another window. Yeah, so Google is optimizing for what's good for them, their shareholders, their bottom line. So one of the most common recommendations, Google tells you, increase your budget, increase your bid more, give us more money, spend more, bid on more keywords. That works really good if you're Google. It doesn't work as good if you're not. The third thing is that managing the campaigns properly, it's very time consuming. Most campaigns running on Google Ads are actually very under optimized. There's a lot of negative keywords that should be added that are not being bid on. Budget is being misallocated to campaigns that are underperforming. And that is, I think, pretty much the state of the entire Google Ads landscape. The fourth reason we wanted to do it was to empower marketers, all marketers, SEOs included, to approach search as one holistic channel. With the changes that we've been seeing with AI overviews, as we expect search to continue to evolve and change, bringing in paid media and being able to attack paid media and not just organic SEO, I think is important for every search marketer out there to be able to treat the channel as one holistic channel and dominate not just in organic, but also in paid. So without further ado, love to know who likes tofu. Tyler Hansen, do you like tofu? Ismar, tofu?
Always a good
Any tofu fans in the house? I like tofu.
Christian is sure.
Definitely.
Eric's into it. Some people are like, no, I don't know if they like tofu. Some people are more bofu kind of guys. Bofu, you more of a bofu kind of guy? It's okay if you're a bofu guy.
Absolutely.
So what's tofu and what's bofu? These aren't just foods on our plate. Tofu means top of funnel and bofu is bottom of funnel. And so when we look at traffic that we can buy on Google Ads, tofu, top of funnel, there's way more of it. And bottom of funnel, there's just less of it. And what we see is that top of funnel traffic is usually cheaper. It's not very expensive, lower CPCs, less competition. And as we get to the bottom of the funnel, it's more expensive. So if we look at some keywords over here, just as examples, how to surf, where to surf, that's tofu, like not very expensive. But then as we get to the bottom, when we bring in a lot of conversion intent, like buy Nimbus 2000 surfboard, for example, there's a significant amount of conversion intent behind that keyword. And so the CPC will be higher typically, and they're more competitive. But there's always interesting opportunities and pockets where you'll find, depending on the keyword space you're in, opportunity. When we look at the keyword search intent types, we typically find informational keywords are the ones that are top of funnel. Then we get local that are more in the middle where there's more conversion intent. Then we go to commercial keywords and commercial exploration keywords, and then transactional. Now, there's even another type called navigational. And navigational is very interesting because we can snipe navigational keywords that our competitors have to get really cheap clicks and attack the people that are looking for their products and raise awareness about ours. So when we thought about how are we going to build Google ad campaigns at the entire set of the funnel from top to bottom, we really realized that we needed to analyze each one of these cross sections and these slices. And so on the right-hand side, what you're seeing here is essentially these clusters of keywords that are all clustered together, and they're different sizes. The bigger sizes that get bigger numbers and some are smaller. And each one of these clusters is going to be interesting because it has a very specific kind of search intent. We call these clusters STAGs. STAG stands for single themed ad group. And that is the principal design behind how we build our ad groups inside Search Atlas, OTTO Google Ads. And when we look at all that traffic will have a different temperature. Over here on the left-hand side is the coldest traffic, and on the right, we have the hottest traffic. So cold will be people who are prospecting, maybe they're solution aware, maybe they're problem aware, maybe they're just symptom aware, but there's gonna be different levels of intent and conversion likelihood. And then we get into conquesting when we're looking at competitors and our brand versus their brand, or competitor brand A versus competitor brand B. And these are really interesting clusters to target because a lot of times competitors aren't protecting their keywords with their own branded ad campaigns. So if you can find competitors that are missing some of these gaps, a lot of times we can get in there and get really high quality traffic at a relatively lower price. And then we get into remarketing traffic where we're retargeting our audience. And then we get brand traffic where people already know who we are. And so this is what we call the traffic temperature scale. And Search Atlas OTTO Google Ads is designed to build you campaigns that include all of this, all targeting for all traffic temperatures and all levels of the tofu to bofu funnel. The architecture that you guys are going to see, and this is important because this will explain how the product works, is for each product or service that you guys have, there will be one campaign. Each campaign will have multiple of these stags, these single themed ad groups. Typically what we see is for each product or service, there'll be at least one campaign, and each campaign will have between 30 to 50 ad groups, essentially a cluster. So you'll see there's a lot of these clusters that you're going to be given in the interface. Why are we using stags? What are the benefits of them? Well, one of the benefits is hyper-relevant ad copy, which gets us higher CTR. We can make our ad copy targeting the semantics of the keywords. We can bid based on the traffic temperature of the cluster. So we don't have to just bid blindly. We can bid based on the conversion likelihood and the temperature of the traffic, which allows us to fine-tune the performance of the ad campaigns in a much more powerful and robust way that we can reason about ourselves. Then we can allocate budget to the clusters that are performing. We also get more control over the traffic that we're buying. And this structure allows us to do what's called post-click optimization, which means we can even optimize our landing pages. Once people click on the ad, we can change the landing page to increase the likelihood of conversion. So let's walk through that. Here we have someone going to Google or Bing and searching for something. And why is Bing here? Because actually Bing is growing. Actually, they're growing in their search visibility. They're taking new visibility, and SearchGPT is using Bing. And so it's an important target for where we're deploying the ads, and we will be allowing you to deploy to Bing as well as Google very soon. So someone starts by searching. And what we do is we take the search landscape, what we call query networks, and digest them into these semantic clusters by intent and their context. And then for each cluster, we build ad copy that is hyper optimized to the keyword semantics. It takes into consideration your brand and your product context, and it's optimizing to get you the click and getting them to click on the ad to get them to your landing page. And at the landing page, this is where post-click optimization can happen, where we can use AI to optimize our titles and our heroes, follow CRO best practices, enable retargeting on all the traffic that we buy, as well as including conversion tracking, and then we get the conversion. So this is the full vision of OTTO Google Ads, is to really operate within this entire linear system of flow. When it comes to the keyword match types, Google offers 3 that we can use: broad, phrase, and exact. And what we try to do is stay within the exact as much as we can, although we allow you to pick your match type. Typically, we begin with exact, but you can also do phrase when you're conquesting and you want to get relevant traffic. Going broad to the broad match type often will create a lot of irrelevant keywords. And so we typically, fortunately, get to avoid this because we're building such targeted clusters. Another thing to say about this is the way that Google defines identical keywords. The way that Google works, and we're going to talk about this in the next slide, is they're always trying to get you to bid on keywords that you don't necessarily want to buy. So even if you're bidding on buy surfboard, you're also going to be getting traffic for surfboard buy and buy a surfboard, because these are very close variations. You'll also get buy kids surfboard. You'll see keywords like that show up, even if you're doing exact match targeting. That's just how Google works. You might even get stuff like this, like DIY surfboard buy, which is not a good keyword. So Google's always trying to get that expansion where they're making us buy the keywords that we don't want. And so a big part of our effort with this is to build these ad groups that are very focused on the keywords that we want to buy and more specific so that we don't end up buying irrelevant contexts like DIY. DIY is not going to convert. If you're a surfboard company, that traffic is garbage. And so that's also part of this, is to avoid bidding on stuff that's just not going to do well. So this is typically what happens with Google. Well, this is what you wanted, but this is what you got. That's just how they do it, right? And remember, Google's optimizing for themselves. They're not optimizing for us. They're going to give us what they want to give us. And so that means we have to fight back by building campaign architecture that is optimizing for us. So the old way and what Google wants is they really want us to do broad matching. Instead, our new way is we're targeting each cluster independently. The old way, when we did that, it was actually fast, but to do this new approach, it would be really highly manual to do it this way. And so most people don't. People that run high complexity programmatic ads will do this type of structure, but it does require software to execute it, which is why a lot of people in the industry haven't gone this direction yet. This is why there's an opportunity for us. People used to old way, they would manage the campaigns pretty manually, or they would say, Google, you manage it for us. We'll let you do smart bidding. You're smarter than we are. Just do the work for me. And oftentimes that leads to suboptimal outcomes. Now we're going to be able to optimize our budgets, our bids, and our keyword negatives fully programmatically using AI. So Google wants us to be bidding on, let's say, a broad match surfboard keyword. Instead, we're going to be doing exact and phrase match keywords with semantic clustering. They're going to want us to bid on people that are geographically in or show intent for a region. No, no, no. We deactivate that setting. We say, no, they've got to actually be in that location if we're going to bid on them. They can't be in India and have intent for the United States. They got to be in the United States, right? That's the traffic that we want. How many of you guys have seen that? You bid on keywords and you see people from, Philippines or Asia or wherever in the world end up coming through your lead funnels. And you're like, what the hell? I didn't buy that traffic, but Google, because of some of these settings that they enable by default, will try to get your ad served to more people that you don't want to be buying your ad. And then, of course, they include display network and partners, and we always deactivate those parameters by default in our campaign design. So one of the things we're also doing is structuring these campaigns to be more performant by doing just better settings. And this is the full vision for the OTTO PPC engine. It begins with the keyword and the site analysis. We then build the campaigns, and we're going to show you this today. And this step here, this landing page generation, this part is not ready yet, but we will be building landing pages for you automatically for each of your products that you can use an A/B test against your organic landing pages. So we can give you a paid media lander that will probably outperform your existing organic landing page with integrated CRO like exit intent pop-ups and integrated conversion tracking and all that stuff. And then automated post-click optimization using the auto pixel and retargeting. This is coming. This is part of our scope, and we'll show you the roadmap. But today we have this entire process running where we're able to go from analysis to campaign creation to publishing to management. So we're going to show you that today. So now I'd like to kick it over to my good friend, Tyler Hansen. Tyler, would you like to step in and talk a little bit about how we built it and some of the insights behind the platform?
Absolutely. Here, let me get my screen shared here.
Let's welcome everybody. Let's welcome Tyler in the chat. He's a Google Ads expert, and we have been working with him closely to make sure that we bring you the best product out there. Let's welcome Tyler in the chat, and let's show him that we are so excited for the insights that he's going to share today.
Hey guys,
give it up for Tyler.
Thank you guys. Greatly appreciate it. Monik and the Search Atlas team, me and Monik have known each other for a good minute, and as they started building OTTO Google Ads, and it was just an easy conversation of, hey, like let's bring real experience into this of what it's like on the ground for agency owners. And that's kind of the perspective that I wanted to bring to the team and help craft this awesome tool that I'm excited about. I think a lot of people are excited about. And so that's kind of what I wanted to share with you guys today is what is kind of those struggles that are being addressed here. And the big thing, as Monica was kind of talking about, was that streamlined campaign creation. There's so many different changes and things with Google for all these crazy different settings that seem to change constantly. Like, I know if you're an agency owner, you say that all the time, you hear your clients say it all the time, but that process of, am I setting this campaign up correctly? Do we have the right settings? Is this even the best practice right now? And maybe it was before, but it isn't. That's something that's going to be fulfilled with OTTO Google Ads because best practices are implemented consistently with this, and that's how it's been set up. So even if the STAG framework eventually expires, whatever new methodology is actually getting results, it can be easily iterated with this interface and how these campaigns are created so that you can really always rest assured that the best practices, not recommended by Google, but actually are being used by agencies, are being implemented into your campaigns. And as we move forward from that, the same thing goes with optimization. I hear it very often of agencies struggle with, well, what do we do after we launch this campaign? Like, I don't necessarily know the steps of, what do I go through? How do I make sure that my client is getting the most for their budget spent? How do we actually focus on getting more conversions with the same budget? All of this is going to be handled with OTTO Google Ads, and Monica's going to talk more about that in the roadmap. But I'm super excited for those improvements. And then across all of this is the ability for us to kind of share results, to understand what's working across the industry. And people are going to be able to experience that within their accounts because that's no longer going to be guesswork for you. You're no longer going to have to go through the pain of running campaigns for years and years and years to understand an industry. All of that's going to be available because of the machine learning and everything with AI that Search Atlas is using for this. So it's very exciting. So yeah, just to talk about it a bit more, the campaign creation. Literally, if you've ever built a Google Ads campaign, you really understand that it takes a few hours, if not a couple of days, to really go through it, to do your keyword research, to set things up, making sure that you have your pixel conversion tracking going, your landing page set up. So literally all of this will be handled within literally minutes. It's very astounding how quick it runs. And it's, again, going to be implementing that streamlined strategy for you. The way that I love to look at it, and if you've already gotten into the account on your Search Atlas account, you're going to see some training videos. I highly recommend to go through those, not just because I made them, but it's going to walk you through the specifics and kind of some strategy and thinking of how you actually go through it. So spend some time. It's maybe like 15, 20 minutes of actual training, but highly recommend it. But it's going to walk you through what those settings are and really how to get the most of your campaign creation. But I like to think of it as a curation of a bunch of different ideas. As Monica talked about, it's going to give you all these recommendations from bottom of funnel to top of funnel. And you get to make that curation of what you want your campaign to be. So you get to put that thought behind it of ideas that you may not have even considered before. So it's super powerful. And the fact that it can spit that out in seconds is just mind-blowing. And then going on into the future is, again, those optimizations. Foundationally, what are the things that we need to do to optimize an account? If you've run Google Ads, you definitely know that negative keywords is a huge thing, which we're going to talk about. But that's going to be handled with OTTO Google Ads. So you'll, again, be given this curated list and optimization of these negatives that are just going to be around the clock. So this manual process of doing that, you're not going to have to worry about it anymore. And eliminating that guesswork again, like all the optimizations is going to be handled for you. And you get to now base it on facts and not your feelings of how the account is running. And then again, the results over time, we're going to see a deep learning from all of these different accounts and being able to iterate very quickly on different industries. And you're going to get that knowledge right then and there. And so from that, you get to customize your growth for each account that you run in here. So what we've built so far is basically this campaign creation process, which we're going to show a demo for here in a second. And I hope you guys are excited for it. We've been talking a lot about this strategy and the idea behind it. Again, it seems so simple, but there's so much happening on the back end. I know it sounds like ridiculous, but it is astounding like how quick this goes because it literally eliminates hours of work. So we can go through all that, but honestly, if you guys are ready to see this demo, let's do something unconventional. Unmute your mics. Let's say, show me the money. Let's see it in the chat. Let's get it going, guys. And
Show me the money.
Show me the money.
The Monday.
Give it in the chat if you're really, really excited for this demo. Otherwise, I'm ending the
Money
call.
time.
I am the
on,
moderator.
Jerry.
I'm gonna end the call today. If
Show
you
me the
don't
money.
show me enough excitement.
Come on, Jerry. Come on, Jerry.
Amazing. Look at the chat.
Show me the money.
Please unmute yourself and share your excitement here. We are all ready for this.
Love it.
What do you say,
Love it.
Malik? Should we do it? Should we?
Yeah. We had
Should we
a couple
deserve
of
it?
really good ones. It sounded exactly like the movie. It was awesome.
Yeah, they deserve it. All right, guys, let me
Let's
jump
give
in.
it to them.
Love that. Well, then let's welcome Ismar, who's our software product manager, and he will actually walk you through what we have built and what's the time to see how OTTO Google Ads is performing and working for you guys. Let's give applause and let's welcome Ismar Costa here.
Snaps. Ismar, what's up? Welcome.
All right, thank you. Okay, so enough with the technicals, the complex talk here. One thing that Tyler mentioned is that it looks simple. Because it is simple, we want to make it as easy as possible to launch as many campaigns as you guys can. So we're doing the heavy lifting in the back end, and you guys are just steamrolling through the front end here. So where do it again? On the first step, we only really need three information from your business. What is its name? What's the URL? And where are you targeting your campaigns? So here we did a really broad geo-targeting, whole United States. And after that, you can simply click on answer all questions with AI. Not gonna do this here. Live demos are tricky. There are a lot of concurrent users, but I preemptively generated this. So what it's doing here, it's going through your own site and getting all the data from it. So it's very simple and straightforward. And the cool thing about it is that it follows the AI first principle, garbage in, garbage out. So if you have great copy, we're gonna generate you a great business description that's going to lead into even better campaigns. So after you carefully review those, make sure that there is no information that is outdated, could be somewhere hidden in your site. We're finding it, but we've seen those before. After you review everything, you just continue and you're going to go to the next step where we are actually building those campaigns. So here is the product identification step. And what we do in the backend is that we're scraping all the data from your site, not just that specific URL, but from your whole site. And it even analyzes the sitemap to make sure that we are going to find the best matching landing page URLs for each of the products and services that we identified for you.
So this did a really good job picking up our products. Like it even got link building outreach tools. It got local SEO software. So it really understood the top products. And I noticed that auto SEO is at the very top. So I did a great job picking up on all the products for our business. What we find is we tried this on e-com stores, local businesses, B2B SaaS, D2C, pretty much any context. And depending on what URL you pass in, it's really able to analyze the content and all the links on those pages to figure out what's important. If let's say you have a huge e-com store with like millions and millions of SKUs, if you just want to focus on one collection of SKUs, instead of plugging in the home page, just plug in that collection page, and it'll go from that page to find all the products. So you can really kind of guide it and steer the ship by giving it the URL that you want it to pay attention to and find the products from that particular URL. So yeah, collection page, basically a list of your products. So let's say you have a collection page for a ski shop of all the different types of skis that you have, and you just want to build ads on the skis that are for sale, for example. That's how you could do it. Just pass the collection page and it'll find all the products on that page and focus on them. So you can also run through this process multiple times with multiple pages that you're inputting in, and you'll see it'll give you slightly different products that it's coming up with.
Yeah, and I would, again, going back to that first page, like take your time on that page. That's probably the most important part of making sure that, you know, you have the URL you're wanting to target. And if you use the AI generation to help you fill in those boxes, that's awesome. But make sure that you go through it, read through it, because this is the foundation of what's making this campaign. This is the information that you need to input. So take your time here, you know, be thorough, be thoughtful, and it's really going to help you craft a better campaign.
Definitely. Typically what we find though is that it does a pretty good job, but you definitely want to read it to make sure it's got everything exactly right. Okay. Ismar, what's the next step?
Right. And the cool thing about it, it even found OTTO Google Ads. Like it's been out for just a few hours, and it found it, and we automatically, like I mentioned, find the best matching landing page URLs, and we also test them to make sure that they are not 404s, they are active URLs. We generate the description, and all you have to do on this page is prioritize the products that you want to advertise on and assign a budget for it. So you can just select the budget that you're working on for those campaigns, do some testing, see how it goes, and then you can reiterate and change this budget according to the performance. So here you can just either delete the campaigns that you don't want and approve the ones that you want to move forward with. And after you selected everything that you want here, you move to the next step, which is the actual bulk of the work. In this step, we are doing the hard lifting here. This is where it gets very extensive hours saved from manual work, because since we're working with stacks, we don't have the luxury of having just a few keywords, because we are doing exact matches. And the cool thing about it, as you can see, this ad group, it has like over 50 keywords, and they are optimized by search intent and how the customers are actually going to search for that. And it has great monthly search value, low average CPC, low competition, relevancy score, took 5 minutes of work so far. So this tool is really focused on saving your time. So it does the bulk of the work, and you just make sure that it follows your strategy.
Yeah, and this is the part too where this is like your curation part, right? Like if you look, there's going to be a ton of ad groups that you're seeing. You know, and again, we're looking at that whole range of tofu to bofu, and you want to just go through, select what makes sense for what you're trying to accomplish with this campaign. There's definitely going to be ones that you don't want to approve at all. Maybe there's some keywords in one ad group that you want to get rid of or that you want to include. You can easily do that from this page.
Yeah, and like we said over and over again, we're trying to make things as easy as possible here. So every column, every step of the way, we are not only providing the training sessions that Tyler recorded, but we are also making sure that we have those mouse over so you can navigate through this without any questions. And of course, you can always refer to our knowledge base as well if you have, if you're not completely sure of what one of these features are for. So we have all of these ad groups for these three campaigns. And well, let's make some use of the PPC experts here. Tyler, Manick, do you guys have any tips that will improve the campaign's performance that our users should watch out in this step?
Yeah, so I would say when you're looking at these clusters, look for clusters that are specific, because especially if you're the underdog going up against like the big guys, the way we win is we go more long tail and more specific with our search intent, and we avoid the head terms. So look for, you can sort it by competition, which is that column that says comp. Sort by competition, you'll get lower competition keywords. I'd also look for search intent that's commercial as much as possible or transactional. And then just scan the keywords in the clusters. Try to find clusters that have keywords that stand out at you as being a little bit different than, than the typical keywords that people would be bidding on. You want to be going longer tail. You want to be going more specific. You want to be getting more granular. That's where you're going to get the best results. If you're bidding on the head term, then you're going up against everyone else. So this was really built to allow you to go more detailed and more long tail and bid on those exact keywords that your competitors are targeting with a broad campaign. You'll be targeting with the exact cluster, better ad copy, and you'll get better results and you'll be able to beat them. So that would be some of my recommendations. Tyler, anything else that you want to say there?
Yeah, I think in the same vein, it's being a bit more open-minded too. Of again, you're going to see things that you might not have considered as viable keywords, or a different way people are searching for something, because the keyword research process of building an ad campaign is foundational to its success, and you're going to get a ton of information here. So yeah, just finding out, again, like you said, finding the easy wins based on competition and being direct with it, but also being a bit open-minded to, hey, maybe let's test some of these keywords in this ad group, because it's something I didn't consider before, and maybe your competitors aren't considering that as well.
Yep. And also look at that average CPC. So as you scan, you go down, you'll see the average CPC can be wildly different across these clusters. And so, while I wouldn't make any decision, about a cluster just based on the CPC measurement alone, because you can always bid lower and get this position 4 and still get good traffic. It is just kind of interesting to see where people are bidding and where they're not bidding. Often can show you some gaps in the way that the competition is approaching the market. I like this one, like SEO content tools. I think that cluster down there is really good because it's got a very specific context. It incorporates tools, which is the correct context for us. Low competition and very low average CPC of like $0.74. That's like a joke for traffic in our space. So that's an amazing cluster. Really good one.
Well, I'm glad that you liked it because it's active. We're actually running this, so
we're running ads on it
there.
Very nice.
Yeah. All right, so when you select all the ad groups that best fits your strategy, we move to the ads. So here we have the ad copy, the headlines, the description, the site links to each of those, and for each of the ad groups that you approved, we're actually generating 3 different ads variants, so you can select the one that best matches your brand tone and that has the most appealing headlines. And if there's anything that you don't think is on the right tone, you can just click on edit, go to the model, and change anything from here. So you can start running those ads as fast as possible. I want to show you guys also how we actually manage those campaigns. Okay, now we launched this. So what we do from here, right? This is the final step. You review the ad copy, headlines, and site links, approve the ones you like. you're gonna go to a confirmation screen and just check if the budget is fine, the amount of ads is correct, and you build those campaigns. As I mentioned, these are live. We are advertising on this, so I'm not gonna build it again. I don't want to change anything that we're running here, but I want to show you guys a new feature, something that a lot of customers of the alpha testers have been asking for. We actually have now the negative keywords. We are automatically doing that in the backend. So we're not just launching amazing campaigns. We're also making sure that they perform the best. So here you can see this is the campaign I was just showing to you. If we click on it, we're going to be forwarded to the ad groups. Might just have some cookie issues because these have been open for a while. Yeah, here we better refresh it. And when you're inside the campaign, you need to make a decision if you want to activate it or not, because by default they are created paused inside your Google Ads account. So you need to come here and activate it. And you also have agency over the automatic negative keywords identification. So if you don't want to run it, you're not completely sure, you can just toggle off here. And we're not gonna send this to your Google Ads account, but we're still gonna be collecting this. So if you ever change your mind, you can just toggle it on again, and we're gonna sync everything to your account. So
can we show them the negative keywords that we detected?
Yeah, let's take a look on this campaign.
I'm actually very proud of the results here.
Are you guys enjoying the live demo so far? How do you guys finding this useful and insightful? Leave it in the chat.
Yeah.
Awesome. Loving it, loving. Very cool stuff. I know.
A lot of questions. Good questions too. People are asking. I'm trying to keep up with them. But if you guys have questions, we will be doing a Q&A, so don't worry.
Exactly.
Okay. So take a look at these negative keywords. OTTO actually looks at each keyword and it reasons and says, is this the right type of traffic that we want to buy? So cheap SEO, that's not what we want, because it's focusing on low-cost services, diverging from our positioning. So it understands our product and our brand and says, I don't think that's what you want. It also picked up DIY SEO as self-help. That's not what we want to be bidding on. Anything do it yourself or free SEO tips and how-tos, what is, all of that was detected by OTTO and said, we don't want to buy that traffic. So OTTO is automatically finding negative keywords based on the search intent of the keyword, purely based on its semantics and reasoning. In addition, we're also going to be doing portfolio analysis where we actually look at the keywords and how they performed and doing n-gram analysis to figure out, are there other terms that are associated with underperformance or outperformance that we can use to also manage keyword negation based on performance. So there's more coming here, but at least this was a very hotly requested feature around negative keywords, and you guys have it now. So to enable it, Ismar showed you how to enable it, very easy, and will obviously have a big impact on the results of the campaigns. We're going to be enabling this as an email. So every week it'll send you an email that says, hey, these are the new negative keywords that we detected. And I want to point out that we will be processing negative keywords nightly. Every night, we will refresh your search terms report. We will run a scan using AI, analyzing all the keywords you're bidding on, and we will populate new negative keywords into the list automatically for you, and then send you emails weekly so you find out about it. We'll also be adding to those emails the bidding optimization and the budget adjustments, and you'll be able to kind of control the parameters around that as we build it out. So stay tuned on that. But this is going to, I think, have a big impact on all campaigns. New campaigns you're building through OTTO PPC, as well as old campaigns you might have already created. Okay. And just to answer April's question, April, yes, if you've got a Google Ad grant, that basically just is a kind of a credit to your Google Ads account. You can use OTTO Google Ads inside that account that has the grant and use your credits that you're getting from Google there. If you're not familiar, team, any nonprofits get free Google Ads credits, but you have to apply for it to get it. But yes, this will work with that.
Yeah, and I will say too, based on the grant, because a couple of people asked that in the chat. But if as we get to the testimonial side, a lot of our ad copy, and because of how we've structured it, has a very high click-through rate. And if you run Google Ads grant, you know that you have to maintain a certain percentage of click-through rate, and it can definitely keep up with that.
Perfect.
Right.
Yeah.
And one, I think the thing I like the most about it is because we actually add the auto reasoning behind that decision. So we empower you as an agency to look at it and say, okay, this makes a lot of sense, or no, maybe we should not be adding these to the negative keywords. And our goal is to always give you the agency to decide what is done or not with your campaigns.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Especially the broad search intent, like search engine optimization. It's not a keyword you want to bid on because it's just the intent is far too broad and mixed to be able to bid on that keyword successfully. So it is a little bit conservative in its positioning. It's not going to try to buy all traffic. It's going to try to get you just the best stuff, which is really what we want because the way that Google Ads is evolving is becoming more and more competitive.
definitely.
And some of you guys have questions about, will it work with YouTube or Facebook or Meta? We'll be showing you guys the product roadmap very soon. So we'll answer that question.
Yeah, and what do you say we start teasing them with some features that we are very close to launch? Can you share that with us?
Yeah. Cool. So I'll show you guys some of the new stuff that's being built right now. That'll kind of show you guys where we're going. So campaign performance analysis. So we want to be able to import and analyze all the campaigns in the account and visualize their performance. So we will be adding campaign importing to everything you already have in the account. So you'll be able to see it in here and you'll just be able to track the performance inside our dashboard. We'll be adding in some really nice reports to be able to visualize all of your ad campaigns and figure out which ones are performing the best. Some nice reporting that really everyone always wishes Google had. We used to do that in Tableau, connecting to our Google Ad source. And now we're just excited that we're going to be able to put some of those nice visualizations into the product. So stay tuned, coming soon. We've got automated negative keywords. Ismar just showed you that, but we'll be adding in the ability to control these keywords in the interface. You'll be able to remove them. You'll be able to add them and kind of guide the AI a little bit about how you want to handle the negative keywords. We'll be automatically detecting new products that are added to the website. So it'll be scanning and refreshing your campaigns to find new products and building new campaigns for you. So when you go into OTTO Google Ads, campaigns will already be kind of pre-popped, generated and waiting that you can just approve and initiate. So you don't have to kind of keep coming back and adding more. It'll try to keep giving you more recommendations. We're also hoping to use the data in the account to figure out what products are performing the best on the website and leaning the recommendations toward the direction based on performance, which is crazy. We can do that. We'll also be adding in bulk actions for keywords where you'll be able to bulk add and remove keywords from the groups if you want. And we'll be leveling up the launch wizard to include a couple more fields where you can bring in a business logo. You'll be able to provide direct product URLs. So if there are specific products you want us to focus on, when we're generating the ads, you'll be able to add multiple URLs directly in, and it will study one, it'll study 10, as many as you have for us. It will analyze those. So that will be coming as well. Okay. And then we're also analyzing what are called bid simulations and bid landscapes and studying those bid landscapes for all of your campaigns and ad groups to figure out what's called the sweet spot, right? The sweet spot would be what should we really be bidding? What position should we be bidding to? If, let's say, to get from our average position of 4 to 3, if that would only cost, let's say, 10% more and we get 40% more clicks, that's a good investment. But on the other hand, if it would cost 10% more and we would get 2% more clicks, that's not a good investment. And so this is what the efficient frontier analysis is all about that we'll be running. Okay. Let's just go over some of the numbers on the impact that we've had for OTTO Google Ads and people using it. So far, we've seen 4,000 campaigns be created inside the platform. Very impressive. Over 54,000 ad groups were created. Over 10,000 Google Ad accounts have been connected into OTTO Google Ads. And we've suggested over 130,000 keywords that are clustered, saving so far 7.3 years of manual time, which is really a whopper. If you're wondering how do we get to that number, this is how we broke it down into the amount of time for each component of building the campaigns, if you're curious, but really significant amount of time saved already. And we technically haven't even launched until just now. So I'm super happy with this, and I'm excited to see the growth of this part of our platform and how it's going to save agencies just a lot of time. And now I'll pass it over to Fidan. We're going to hear from some of the agencies who have been using the platform about some of their success stories. Fidan, will you take it away?
Amazing. Well, thank you so much, Manik. So first of all, let's hear it here. How are you guys enjoying the live launch so far? I've got a lot of questions. You can make sure that towards the end, I'm going to touch base as an affiliate, how you can really take advantage of this product and how you can keep promoting and earn extra revenue stream. I will announce that. I will make sure I am announcing the big promotions that we have for live attendees. And also you will be all getting the live recordings. Right after this call, recording is actually available on YouTube. Again, hello to all our YouTube subscribers who are watching us from YouTube right now. It will be available on our Search Atlas channel. You will be also getting this email as a post-launch email. You will be getting the replay and also all the promo options as well. At the same time, you can join our Facebook group where I will be sharing all the new updates there. Make sure you fill out the questions. I got 300 member requests to join the group, so it kind of takes some time. Please give me some time. I'll make sure that you get it there as well. So without further ado, I really want to move to one of the most exciting part for me especially. Why? Because I have been managing our community for a long time right now. And our community, our agency owners, has been the main part of our product vision and our product development. OTTO Google Ads is not just a theory. It's already transforming agencies and agencies' client results across the industries. Before we officially launched the OTTO Google Ads, what we did, we launched it to our inner circle. So based on, like all these interactions that we had with all other agency owners, we launched a waitlist campaign, and then we selected specific number of agency owners to come and start testing the tool and sharing their results. I gathered just a few. This is just a 1% of the results that other agency owners has been getting so far. I gathered few, like screenshots for you. As you can see here, Jake mentioned that as soon as we launched a month ago, almost, we launched the OTTO Google Ads testing. He mentioned that he launched over 200 ads in morning under 20 minutes. I feel this is wild. You can leave in the chat. I never launched Google Ads by myself, so I wouldn't be really able to tell you how many hours it actually takes. But I feel like 220 under 20 minutes is such a wild result. I feel you can all agree there. And Jesse mentioned that he has been seeing 18% CTR on the launch, and it is way higher quality scores than Google's suggested ads. That's a big result here. And Mitch Parham has also shared that he has been using alpha phase of Search Atlas Google Ads, and he's already excited for the results. Stefan has been already getting 40 times better return and way low ad spend as well. We don't stop here. We have so many other great testimonials too, from Eric, who mentioned that he had his CPC, which could be like $12, but now with OTTO Google Ads, it has been much lower, like 14 cents or something, if I read it through all this data here. And Don also shared his great results. But I want to make sure you hear from their own words. you know, I'm going to highlight a couple of our agency owners here. I'm going to call their names, and where they will share their screen, they will take the microphone right now, and they will actually share their own results, how the experience has been so far. Let's welcome Mitch Barham, who's the founder of Barham Marketing, who has been using OTTO Google Ads, who has transformed the entire his paid search campaigns, and it has been the most one of the biggest gains for his keyword research and grouping. I don't really want to take all the things that he is going to share with you guys. I really want to make sure that he can come and share his results here with us. Mitch, are you here with us right now?
I am. You pretty much nailed it right there on the head.
Amazing. Well, please go ahead, and I really want to make sure everybody gets the, you know, like get to hear your amazing experience, how your journey started, how you started using OTTO Google Ads, and what you have been achieving so far.
Yeah, so I mean, we've been using the auto SEO for a while, and then saw the beta for the PPC. I mean, you had hinted on it because we're in a mastermind together. I was like, oh, I got to get in on that. When I first jumped in, like, I didn't know what to expect, but I'll be honest, when I saw that I could literally create 144 ad groups, and like just ad groups, not even the amount of ads that were going to be in each one,
That's wild.
I immediately stopped and called my entire team that's in office and was like, yo, you guys got to come look at this. This is game changer. And I was showing them all the different keywords, how I organized it by theme. It blew my mind. So, I mean, we immediately started pumping out ads into, select clients' accounts. One, the ad creation is super simple. I mean, it's like the longest it takes is to go through and make sure, like, oh yeah, I like these keywords. These all make sense, and approve. Then I was like, all right, so they're published. Let's just let them sit and see what happens. I mean, it shouldn't have surprised me because it's you guys, but I was very happy to see that, like, kind of echoing Tyler, click-through rates. I mean, if you could get a 7% click-through rate on a search campaign, doing it yourself manually, like, that's usually pretty good. We're getting like 30-40% click-through rates. Lower cost per action. So, cost per lead, cost per purchases are way down compared to, and this is not to say like we suck, but it's one of those things like right at launch, 30% click-through rates. Like, you can get there over time, but it saves so much freaking time. Then all the other metrics that I'm sure all of us look at, where it's like your search impression share, 70-80% right out of the gate. Search loss due to rank doesn't exist. I mean, it's like 11%, and then that's just phenomenal. So I've been really, really, really impressed.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much, Mitch, for sharing this. I mean, did you guys hear the numbers exactly? Because like I was super shocked. I didn't even had the time to, get rid of this shocking face. Like, you can leave in the chat what you guys think so far. And if you really also want to get the result like Mitch, okay, leave in the chat. I mean, we don't stop here. I still got another great stories for you guys. Mitch will be in the live chat. If you have specific question for him, you can leave it in the chat and he will be answering from his own experience as well. Next, we have another amazing agency owner, Jesse Nelson. Jesse Nelson is the owner of Simple Man Marketing. He mentioned that his ad creation process with OTTO Google Ads is completely different than what he have done it in the past. It's more thorough and insightful, and he is right now on top of everything, and he runs everything with OTTO so far, and he has been seeing the noticeable improvements. I don't really want to take all of his words, and I want to make sure that he's the one actually sharing his results with you. Jesse, are you here with us right now?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me? I'm here.
He was in his.
Hey, Shimna. Hey, Nick. How are you?
Amazing.
Can you hear me?
See. Wait, I cannot see you actually. Is your camera on?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
We can all hear you. Yes, we can all hear you. But
Okay.
we cannot exactly see you right now. Oh, I see you. Okay. I'm gonna spotlight you right now.
Yeah, I'm here.
Amazing. Well, Jesse, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us today and actually agreeing to share your story live with us.
Yeah. So I use OTTO. We're an SEO agency out of Atlanta, and so we do some Google Ads. It's not our main thing, but having some experience for a couple of years doing it. Our process has been different. Typically, we really focus on exact and phrase, and we had 2 different campaigns. So going into like the kind of the stag framework is different than what we've done before, and like just the amount of targeting between everything like is amount of keywords is crazy. Like on our previous campaign, I have a stat here. So one of our exact match campaigns, we're targeting 15 keywords. With auto, it's 494. For the eligible search results, we were targeting about 2 to 4, and with 22 with auto. So, I mean, just like 10x what we were doing manually. And then the results so far, we've been doing it for about 2.5 weeks. We were in the second half of the launch process. We've been seeing immediate click-through rates going up. What else have we got? One of the things that we've seen that was really impressive was the impressions for like the top percentage and the absolute top percentage. So not just being the top of the page, but also the #1 spot. We went from 16% from our ads from the #1 spot to 22% in less than a week. We went from 58% in the top to 68% in the top. So like every metric as far as like click-through rates and keyword availability, as well as the what is it here? The Google Ad strength ratings. So for our previous campaigns, we had 2 average, 2 poor, 2 good, and we've had 9 good, 1 excellent, 8 average with auto. So every metric we've seen in the couple weeks we've been running it on 3 different accounts, 3 different campaigns on 3 different accounts have all been the same, just kind of going up on everything.
Well, amazing. Thank you so much, Jesse, for sharing these results with us.
Yeah. If anyone has any questions, you can hit me up in the chat or after, and I'm happy to explain anything further.
Jesse, thank you so much. Great to see you.
Amazing. Well, we don't really stop here. I mean, but I really want to make sure, are you guys all interested in hearing your, like other agency owners, almost like your colleagues' stories here? Leave it in the chat because I didn't get too much. I only picked top 4 agency owners for you guys, but I really want to know if you guys are excited to know from their experiences, to know how they have been implementing this and how they have been using OTTO Google Ads here. Okay. Well, Alex said, bring it on. Alex is our bestie. He's one of the top favorite community member. If he want to see it, we will make sure that we show it to you guys. Okay. So I'm going to continue just a couple more stories as well. Well, next we have Stefan Nock. He's not on the call with us, but he, of course, recorded amazing video only for you guys, only for this community to share his exact experience. And trust me, this recording literally feels like live. And I hope this time you will be all able to hear the sound. Okay, here we go.
Hey everyone, my name is Steven Nowak and my company is Best Marketing here in Texas. First off, my apologies that I couldn't be here live with you all to celebrate this awesome launch as I'm currently traveling. However, I figured this video would help to give you all insight on my experience with auto ads. Now, I'm sure most of you have some sort of experience with Google Ads and you know how big of a process it can be. There's keyword research, ad copy, the campaign structure, and so much more. It can feel like a massive project, especially if you've never done it before or don't have a large team of experts. That's exactly where one of our new clients found themselves. They had never advertised online, and to be honest, I expected that we'd spend hours, maybe even days, researching keywords, writing ads, then rewriting ads to try to optimize them. But instead we used auto ads and the setup was done in literally just minutes. I was completely blown away at how simple it was. Auto's automation tools and keyword discovery features took care of so many of the steps that we usually have to go through. It even surfaced high potential keywords that we hadn't even considered, making the campaign laser focused from day one. Then came the results. With just $110 in ad spend on Google Ads, our client generated $12,901 in revenue. That's just 117x ROAS. Such an incredible outcome, especially for someone totally new to advertising. And honestly, the best part was skipping the long setup process. Everything was so streamlined, which let our client feel more confident and excited about their first campaign, rather than being overwhelmed. On top of that, they just couldn't believe the results. So if you've ever felt lost or in the weeds by Google Ads, and trust me when I say I've been there, seeing how OTTO Ads has transformed what could have been a drawn-out process into a fast, straightforward process was a real eye-opener. It saved us a ton of time and delivered impressive results. So that's been our experience, and I hope it might give you a little more inspiration or reassurance if you're thinking about testing the waters with paid search using OTTO Ads. Thanks, and a well-deserved congratulations going out to the Search Atlas team for creating such an awesome platform to help us marketers get better results for our clients much faster. Hope you guys have a great time, and we'll see you later.
Amazing. I love this. Like the effort, the insight, the effects, the music. He literally prepared all of this for you guys, like for you, for our audience, for our community members. How did you find Stefan's videos? Because once I watched it, I was so inspired and I felt very impressed, and I loved it. That his experience has been amazing so far, and the result and the revenue that he has been generating with OTTO Google Ads, which was super, super impressive. Leave it in the chat what you guys see so far, what you guys think, and like if you also would love to get the results like Stefan. And of course, we had another agency owners, Eric, who also shared
Hey everyone, my name is Steven Nowak.
Experience with us, but unfortunately he's not on the call with us. That's why I couldn't really, like invite you here. But I make sure that all our agency owners get the amazing results and they keep sharing with their experience. So what is next? I'm sure you're all asking this in your head, what's next for OTTO Google Ads? We are just getting started, guys. This is just the beginning of what we are going to achieve. In our almost final segment, moving towards the big finale, we will share our product roadmap, including upcoming features, deeper integration, and also you will get access to special promos which is available only for today. Manik Ban will take it over. He will be sharing our vision and what is coming up next. Right after that, we're gonna move into questions and answers, and also I will announce the promos and everything that you need to do, get it started for this amazing OTTO Google Ads product. Well, let's again welcome back to Manik Ban. Let's give applause in the chat. Let's show some excitement to see if you guys are all ready to know what is coming up for OTTO Google Ads here.
Yeah. So guys, let's go over what we're building right now. As Fidan said, this really is just the beginning. There's a lot in the works. So phase one, when we already completed this, so this is done, the automated negative keywords. This is a big phase one goal for us. We also are going to be adding in automated bid strategies. So we want to be able to do things that Google used to let us do, but they don't let us do anymore. Things like bid to position 4. It's a great position to bid to, but Google doesn't let us do that. Also, you guys probably may have seen if you've run Google Ads campaigns before, that sometimes there's a day of week or a time of day, or even even time of year seasonality to performance. So I'll share for Search Atlas, we have a huge day of week seasonality where Monday through Friday, much better than Saturday and Sunday. But the platform itself isn't necessarily going to allow you to extract that feature out and bid to it. So we're going to be doing things like automatically setting preferred bids for desktop versus mobile, for time of day, day of week. It's called day parting. We'll be configuring those and analyzing those trends in your data to see if they're there or not, as a way to juice the performance in the campaigns even more. We'll be doing other forms of bidding and budget management, including looking at high-performing campaigns, directing budget there, looking at lower-performing campaigns, directing budget away from there. So we'll be doing some of that AI ad management. We'll be also AI generating PPC landing pages. I see a lot of people in the chat have asked about when we're going to be releasing this. We're in the progress of building these right now. We're testing them. We want to actually use them on production and get real data on the conversion rate that you guys can expect on these PPC landing pages. We're also trying to make them compatible with the most different type of landing pages. So product pages for e-com, service pages for local businesses, geo pages, all types of different kinds of squeeze pages for PPC. We want to be able to produce all of those. So that's all phase one. Phase two, we're going to be building out LSA. So that's local search ads. Those are ads inside Google Maps. Some people ask about Google Shopping. That's what the PLAs are going to be for. So we'll be doing product listing ads, ingesting the e-commerce store product catalog, and building out ads for each of them, and even enhancing the catalog to improve the metadata. We'll also be adding in a Bing integration where we can now push our ads not just to Google, but also to Bing. Oftentimes we can find an additional 20, 30% of traffic that's sometimes cheaper on Bing than it is on Google because fewer people are actually running ads on Bing. And so it can be a good opportunity. What I see is that Bing is also really effective for international. A lot of people don't realize that they're even on Bing. They think they're on Google. They only realize they're on Bing when they, look more carefully at the URL they're on, then they see that they're on Bing. But Bing is basically is like a chameleon. They look exactly like Google now. And so international markets are often configured with their computers on Windows to use Bing out of the box, and people don't even know it. So we'll be definitely integrating Bing in here for you. Retargeting. So retargeting is an amazing strategy. We'll be adding modules that support retargeting. So you'll be able to get retargeting campaigns built out of the box. Then in phase three, we'll go deeper into algorithmic bid strategies, budget allocation and optimization, and AI account grading, where we're going to look at your ad account and we'll give it a grade. And we'll be doing some really advanced reporting and visualization, really geared toward the enterprise market around that. And then when we're done with this, we'll be cracking on auto CRO. Some of these auto CRO modules are already being integrated in now, like exit intent pop-ups, sticky nav, sticky footer, and other modules that we know are really important for getting a high conversion rate. One of the things that we've seen adding in those CRO modules into our landing page is a significant improvement in conversion rate, allowing us to pick up an additional 10% of traffic and conversions that we wouldn't have gotten otherwise. So we really love the opportunity that CRO is providing us here. We feel that most marketers, especially the ones who are technical, often lose steam when they get to the landing page, and optimizing the landing page for conversion and implementing those CRO best practices along with retargeting. So we don't want to stop there. We want to be able to not just buy the traffic, but we want to convert it better than our competitors. And so auto CRO is going to be our foray into doing that, not just for Google Ads and PPC campaigns, but also for the website, for SEO. We've run a lot of amazing CRO experiments on our own website that have increased our conversion rate on certain pages by up to 30%. And that's driving a huge growth in our platform from a paid media perspective. And we want you guys to be able to roll out and implement the exact same benefits in your campaigns, whether it's on the SEO side or on the paid media side. So stay tuned for more on that. And then the vision. So what are we really doing with Auto? What's our vision for where we're going? Well, when we look at the two primary landscapes where we're acquiring users and doing lead generation, it's search and it's social. And when we look at search, we see Google and Bing. YouTube is also a really important search engine. And these LLMs for LLM visibility are also really important. Now, each of these search channels has an organic side and a paid side. So we are really interested in mastering both dimensions of search. And as we go and we complete Google and Bing organic and Google ads and Bing ads, we're going to start to move and focus on YouTube ads, enhancing YouTube organic rankings by optimizing our YouTube video catalogs for better click-through rates and better engagement. And then we'll also be, we're also working very heavily on LLM visibility. And we've done some live sessions about LLM visibility, talking about Quest, which is a product that allows you to visualize how visible are your brands in LLMs. It's already inside Search Atlas. I'm expecting that these LLMs will include some sort of a paid channel in the future. And when that happens, just rest assured, we'll be paying very close attention at those paid ecosystems, so we're able to bid and gain traffic from there as well. And then we get into socials. Socials are a lot of fun. We will probably not be as focused on organic social. We'll be more focused on ad creation in social. A lot of people don't really believe that you can AI generate ads for Meta or TikTok and do any good. But thanks to the latest innovations in video creation with AI and image generation with AI, as well as different creative formats, I believe that these channels are going to open up, and we're going to be interested in creating ad experiences across social as well. So this is where we're going to be going in Q2. We'll be really focused in Q1 over here on search, and we'll be slowly moving into social in Q3 and beyond. So that's really the vision, is that we believe OTTO can be a platform that any business, any agency can turn on and activate around any website and accelerate and promote them so that the business owners and the teams behind them will see significant improvement and increase in their growth. That's the vision behind our platform. We're really focused on this part, and then the CRO side of what happens when we actually get the people to our website. So big announcements will be coming around CRO and the future of OTTO Google Ads. We will also be launching a new platform for building entire websites in AI with hundreds of pages. That's called WMD. I'm not going to say any more about it than just that right now, but stay tuned for more about WMD. We'll be making more product videos and announcements about that probably in the next 3 or 4 weeks. So a lot of cool stuff coming. And Fidan, let's tell everyone what we have for them today as far as special offers. Or actually, do you want to do this and then we do questions? How'd you like to handle it?
Okay, so let's do this. Let's ask our audience. Do you guys want to learn about the promo, or you want to get your questions answered first? Since we are here like more than 200. Okay, wow. All right. Answer is clear. Everybody is like promo.
I want
Okay,
the promo.
I got you guys. No worries on that. So here's the deal. I want to make sure that you all are hearing this, carefully. If you are an existing Search Atlas user, if you already have Search Atlas subscription for whatever, subscription that you have, and you are not the OTTO Google Ads tester, okay? You never had OTTO Google Ads before, you never tested it before, and you are just an existing Search Atlas user. For this special live launch offer, you will be able to get unlimited Google Ads connection for $199. You're gonna only pay $199 per month, and you will be able to connect unlimited Google Ads accounts. If you are not an existing Search Atlas user, you never, maybe you tried our tool, maybe you never had the chance to try our tool, this is an amazing chance, because with the Stripe link that I just shared in the live chat, once you check out on that Stripe link, once you get $199 per month OTTO Google Ads account, you will be able to get 1 month of free Search Atlas subscription. You go to Stripe link, you purchase $199 per month unlimited Google Ads account connections subscription, and then you're gonna have free starter growth, whatever plan that you choose, free for 1 month. From second month, your bill will be $199 plus whatever plan that you choose for Search Atlas site. Again, for existing users, I know some of you all were asking, like all our base plans, they include one OTTO Google Ads connection. But I know you guys were asking in the chat, what about I want to connect unlimited one? That's why we decided to keep it at $199 per month, so you can connect unlimited account. If you are Google Ads tester, some of y'all here were our inner circle Google Ads tester, I will announce whatever I have for you in the Slack. This is the privilege that I'm doing for you guys. I will share it in the chat. Please be patient. In the Slack group, you're gonna know what is the offer for you, or you can email me if you are a Google Ads tester, if you are already in the inner circle before. So let's see if you guys have any questions regarding to the promo, okay? For everybody that is hearing me on YouTube, on Zoom call right now, I got you 2 promos. Existing users will be able to get unlimited Google Ads connection for $1.99 per month. Non-existing search atlas users, for the first time only, they will be able to get unlimited Google Ads connection for $199 per month, and you're gonna earn 1 month of free Search Atlas subscription, Growth Pro or Starter, whatever you name it. Leave in the chat if this is not clear for you guys. I wanna make sure that you know, this promotion is all clear and you are able to get the benefit, the best benefit out of this. So Comma Creative is asking, so $199 plus original subscription price or $199 in total, no extra? Yes, $199 plus the subscription plan. This is an add-on. This is an add-on. Usually all our base plan include 1 OTTO Google Ads connection, guys. If you are already existing user, you just want to have 1 OTTO Google Ads connection, no need to do anything else. Starter, Growth, Pro, they are all including 1 OTTO Google Ads connection, no issue, no extra money on that. If you want to have unlimited options, then you're going to get it for $199 per month. Well, Daryl, to get into Inner Circle, make sure you join our Facebook group. I'm going to leave it here, and you can also DM me, and I will make sure that for our future product launches, for our upcoming tests, I will make sure that I give you priority access. I hope this promo is all clear for everybody right now. You can email me if you have further questions, but if you leave this, any question that you have in our support chat, in our live chat for our support team, everybody is informed about these promos that going on, so they will be able to assist you here.
Cool. And a couple questions. Yes. So some people ask, is auto meta ads going to be included in this in the future? The answer is, if you guys have used Search Atlas for a while, all users that are grandfathered in to any one of our plans, they always get they get more freebies over time than anything else. So if you're in auto PPC and you're activating, you're going to get access to auto meta ads when it's ready, auto YouTube ads, auto LSAs, auto Google Shopping. All of it's going to be built in and included at no additional cost. So pricing is always going to be best for grandfathered in users. I also recommend, if you guys like the platform, you're super into Search Atlas, try to join the Inner Circle on Slack. We've got a Slack community, Slack group, where we often, anytime we have a beta releasing out, we invite people from that community to activate the beta and join the early release of our products to test it out. And so that's the way that you get access to stuff before it gets out to the rest of the community. Yes, so I think that answers some of those questions. Jeremy asked a good question, which is, can I import existing ad campaigns and have auto optimize them? That is an important use case behind the programmatic AI-driven optimization. The answer is going to be yes. We'll be importing all the campaigns that are already inside the account, and we'll be setting them up to be managed and optimized. That feature is like the automatic negatives. We're working on that so that we'll be able to automatically give you negatives on your campaigns. I believe we've got partial support, but it'll be ready in the next week or so that we have that feature integrated. For people who are interested in running campaigns in, let's say, Spanish or German or non-English languages, we will support this as well. We're going to add a field in the beginning where you can change the language from English to whatever other language you want, so that you'll be able to run it in any world language at all. So there'll be no issues there. And let me see what other questions. If you guys have any other questions, just feel free to drop them in the chat, and I'm going to go through them and answer.
Well, Craig is asking, this is, I think, good question. Craig is asking, if I sign up for $199 plan, not as a active Search Atlas client, which means as a new Search Atlas user, will it prompt me to sign up for one of the other plans at the time of checkout? Or do I need to sign up for the plan first and sign up with the $199 link? So Craig, all you have to do, you go to that Stripe link that I shared in the chat, you check out there, and you choose your plan there already. And our product specialist will, you know, set your account based on the plan that you choose, and your bill, which is $199 plus the base plan, will come on the second month. So as a new user, non-existing Search Atlas user, all you have to do is just to sign up through this Stripe link, choose the plan that you want to start paying from the second month. For further questions, confusions, you can reach out to live chat with our support team.
Yeah, and guys, inside the dashboard, just some people maybe don't know where it is. It's right here. So when you log in, you see your home screen. Auto SEO is here, and Auto PPC is right here. So this is where you're going to see your Google Ads launch wizard, and all the campaign management stuff is going to be right here. So very easy to find, right here. dashboardsearchatlas.com/auto-ppc/Google Ads. That's where it lives. And if you're on a Search Atlas plan and you haven't activated the add-on, you'll just be able to connect one Google account. But if you activate the add-on, you'll be able to connect unlimited and run up to 100 campaigns per month. So that's going to be your quota. We may extend that to, we'll see. But probably what will happen is over time, some of the features that are in here that we incorporate for all the grandfathered users will be add-ons for the people who join, let's say like Q3, Q4. I see a couple questions about the GHL side. So Auto PPC is not a part of the GHL integration right now. We're going to talk to them about it. I'm not sure what will happen with that, but currently we have not discussed integrating Auto Google Ads or any of the PPC features into the GHL integration. So if you want those, you got to get those through Search Atlas right now.
Exactly. And also, guys, I know some people were asking as an affiliate how they can, you know, like use this amazing moment to be able to generate extra revenue. As you guys know, as our affiliate, you will be getting 30% commission out of Search Atlas base plan. Auto SEO, Auto Google Ads, other quotas are not eligible for the commission, but they are an amazing tool for you to be able to promote Search Atlas and drive more conversion, drive more signups, and get 30% commission out of base plan. This is still amazing offer because you can sign up for affiliate program right now. I also gathered a couple, you know, like resources for you guys in the Drive link where you will be able to get access to exact Auto Google Ads, an email announcement copy, social media post copy, visuals, everything that you need to really share on your email list, to share on your social media posts with your affiliate link. And boom, you're going to get 30% out of Search Atlas base plan. But Auto Google Ads, I guarantee you, will generate so many signups for Search Atlas that you will be able to achieve 5-figure, 6-figure monthly commission. Okay, amazing.
Michael has a good question. So will it be the normal support chat for any ads help that comes up? So one thing that's changing on the Search Atlas side is that we're basically taking our support team and we're specializing them into the product areas. So we are going to have Auto Google Ads support that are trained in the product, and that will be the only product that they're supporting, and they'll be specialists. So Michael, to answer your question, there's going to be a dedicated support team just for any inquiries related to Auto Google Ads. We did update the knowledge base, I think last night, with all the contents about Auto Google Ads, and the support team is being briefed and trained. So just bear with them, give them a couple days to kind of learn the new system and the product updates, because we've been pushing things all morning. But there will be a support team there for you. Also, I can tell you guys, we will be completely restructuring all of our onboarding sessions away from the current model of like an agency onboarding and a brand onboarding. We're going to be making them specific to the product and what you want to do. So we'll be doing onboardings just for Auto Google Ads, onboardings just for Auto SEO, onboardings for the AI content creator, Content Genius, the Site Explorer, the backlink modules within the platform. So we'll have specialized onboarding sessions for people that want a little bit more learning and just want to go a little deeper into a product. So we'll be working on that. And I think you'll see us make the change to those new onboarding sessions in about a week or two. It'll be coming early April.
Amazing.
Okay.
Well, guys,
And
please.
can you use this with a Google Manager account? Yes, you can connect your MCC to it, and all of the accounts that are related to your MCC will feed in, and you'll be able to create ads in any of your AdWords child accounts, let's say. A lot of people asking about the Slack group. So if you want to join the Slack group, just pop your email into the chat. Fidan or Nirman or someone from the team will get you invited to Slack. So no worries. Just pop your email in there and we'll add you to Slack. No worries at all. As a guest. For the activation, it's unlimited on Google accounts that you can connect. So there's no limit there. But the quota on campaigns is set right now to 100. Now, if you need more Google Ads campaigns, if you've hit 100, if you've generated 100 campaigns in the month, don't worry. Just send us a message. We'll give you more. Right now, we had to set it to some number, and we thought that 100 would be plenty. But if anyone gets up to 100, I'll give you a high five, and I'll give you more quota. I'd love to see people get up to 100. That would be really great. Okay. Let's see what else. Can we talk a little bit more about the backlinks? I don't want to get into the backlink stuff so much right now because this is a Google Ads focused session. But there is an authority building module in Search Atlas that'll include a bunch of ways to build backlinks, including Signal Genesis, including the Link Laboratory Publisher Exchange. It includes Cloud Stacks and press releases. There's a lot in there. And we'll be adding an integrated indexer as well very soon. So stay tuned for that. Okay. And all right. And yeah, I just want to reiterate one more thing. So a lot of people want to get in on Slack. That's great. The time limit for the promo. Great question, guys. I'm not sure. I'm going to check with the team on the time limit for the promo, but you'll have at least we'll at least give everyone at least a week to claim that promo. Gives you guys some time to go in there, build out your first OTTO Google Ads campaigns with your account linkage and play with it, test it out. And then from there, within the next week or so, we'll be maintaining that promo. So please do take advantage of it while you can. We do see a lot of people, once the promos get deactivated, reach out and ask if we'll re-enable them. And just as we've been scaling and growing, which has been great, it's just harder for us to do all the manual activation by hand. And so we are trying to just make it as streamlined as possible. Some people asked about bidding strategies. Do we like or do we support PMAX? Yes, we do support PMAX, although PMAX is not our favorite. PMAX it's kind of a format that makes it really easy for Google to create what I would consider to be pretty low quality ads across their entire platform. So they can sell you placements in everything.
All right, cool. I'm going to check that one.
But PMAX is definitely not my preferred optimization strategy for the biggest campaigns, the most important campaigns we run. For those, we'll usually optimize for a TROAS setting that's dialed in. If you want to figure out what a TROAS setting should be, you can just set it to 70% or 100%, and you'll see Google will buy you more of the hot traffic versus the cold traffic. So if you're running the campaigns and you're seeing that you're getting a good CTR and a lot of clicks, but you're not seeing as many conversions as you would have expected, well, you can switch it from optimizing from clicks to max conversions or even to TROAS will be an effective one for you. So just be aware of the bid settings, and we'll be doing more to try to help you automatically set up your bid settings based on your data and do more programmatic bid setting configuration for you, or at least recommendation.
I would love to jump in very quick to just fix that very small confusion that we kind of have, I feel. So guys, the promos that I mentioned here are for all Zoom listeners. If you have been already OTTO Google Ads tester and you have been already in our Slack channel, I will communicate with you separately on the Slack channel. But if you are here on the Zoom, and if you want to get into the Slack channel, it doesn't make you OTTO Google Ads previous tester. So your only promos that you have is the ones that I shared in the live channel. You will be able to get into our Slack channel because the Slack channel we had was only for pre-launch, only for testing purposes. We will be having new tools, right? As Manik mentioned, we're going to have meta ads testing, new other tools as well. We are gathering these emails and we're going to know, like based on the spend, based on campaigns you are running, how many websites you are managing, We will be slowly again adding you to the Slack channel, but please don't expect that after this call, you're going to be right into the new Slack channel and you're going to get a different type of promo for the testers. That's why I really want to make sure that you know the promos that I dropped it here, these are your best bet. These are your best chance to activate today and get the deal and steal the deal if you have never tested OTTO Google Ads before or you have never been the user before. I hope it's all clear for everybody.
Yeah, and some people know this from when we launched Auto SEO, but there's always a few Easter eggs in there. When you get in early, usually there's a lot of things that are fully uncapped. Luke asked, is it truly unlimited, or is it like kind of T-Mobile unlimited up until, and then it throttles your phone plan? It's truly unlimited. So you'll be able to connect unlimited ad accounts. There's no restriction on that at all. The only limitation is the number of campaigns you can create, which is 100 per month, but we may revise that. The only reason we have to set some limit to the campaigns is that, as you guys can understand, when we're generating the clusters, there's a lot of computation that's going on there. There's a lot of AI involved in this. And so there's actually a significant amount of cost to us to build and generate and manage all these campaigns. So we're trying to, find like a happy balance where we don't totally, let the AI costs go totally off the rails. But that said, we also want to give you guys the ability to really get a lot of value out of the platform and really, make the most of it. I see a couple people got their hands raised. D. Roger, what's up?
Caught me off guard there.
Yeah.
I'm still not clear on the sync aspect of things. Are you syncing both ways or just one-way sync? In other words, once we start a campaign with Search Atlas, are we managing it all from Search Atlas? But what if somebody makes a change in Google directly?
That's a great question. So the answer is it is a two-way sync, but not all things are going to be two-way synced. So for example, performance measurements will be synced, but budget modifications from Search Atlas will be pushed to Google Ads, but it doesn't work the other way around. I don't think we're pulling in your budgets from Google and updating them on our side. So any of the modifications that need to be made to the campaigns that are generated through Auto, I recommend making them inside our platform. So we get that, we see the change data and it's updated and it's visible inside OTTO Google Ads. But if you're making other changes, let's say to like the bid strategies or some of the other more advanced settings that you can't yet toggle inside our dashboard, you can make those in Google Ads and we'll populate them. I think what we will do is we'll be setting like a nightly data refresh where we'll update all of our configuration settings to what you've done in Google Ads so that we'll try to keep all the data in sync. But it is kind of challenging because there's over 10,000 accounts connected already.
Yeah, that would be good. So, and I assume any changes made in the Google account stick in the Google account. They don't disappear.
Yep.
If we cancel it or whatever, those changes stay.
Yep.
Okay.
Everything stays. Yeah.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm. You're very welcome. Don says you might need to explain the difference between campaign and auto versus ad campaign. Okay, so guys, just to make sure we're clear, like auto SEO, different platform, different product, second button on the nav. Auto PPC, that's what we're talking about today, this is entering into the brave new world of ad creation and generation. So when we're talking about campaigns, in this context, we're talking about the campaign that lives inside Google Ads. So this campaign is the campaign that we're building that is going to be created inside your Google Ads account, that campaign. Nothing related to auto SEO. Hopefully that clarifies. Yeah. And so the 100 campaigns here refers to building 100 ad campaigns through this interface. So it'll AI generate 100 ad campaigns for you for Google Ads. Yeah. A couple people dunking on PMAX, rightfully so as well. Yeah. As what we know about Google is their internal economists are always trying to figure out ways to optimize their performance from a revenue perspective and not as much from a value creation standpoint. So we always have to be careful whenever Google releases anything new. So we always study it, we test it out because we have to, but we don't just blindly follow their lead, because most of the time that just leads to running into a wall. So definitely, if you do it Google's way, you'll be bidding on their partner platforms and their display networks where there's a lot of ad fraud and a lot of low quality clicks. And so you'll see your campaign performance really suck if you do everything Google tells you. Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. Any other questions on OTTO Google Ads, on the pricing, on the offer? Just let us know in the chat.
Nick is asking, is that 100 new campaigns per month or 100 active in total?
Good question. 100 new campaigns per month. So you can build 100 this month, then you can build a new 100 next month, and then another 100 the following month. You can just keep adding more and more campaigns. There's no limit there.
Amazing question. Thank you so much, Nick, for asking this. And I hope it's also clear for everybody as well.
Yeah. And then any first party data tracking. We don't have any first party data tracking we're integrating into the systems right now. We will be integrating Auto Pixel into the PPC landing pages that we're generating, because we want to be able to programmatically modify post-click optimization opportunities. And so there will be that pixel there, and we will be tracking the quality of the traffic that's coming. We will also be building a click fraud blocking system. So all the clicks that you buy, we will be analyzing the traffic that's coming. We'll be analyzing the IP. We'll be analyzing the browser and trying to find if there's any bad traffic that's being acquired and blocking it at the IP level in your account. So that'll be an add-on to the platform that we're anticipating more for like Q2, Q3. Okay. Okay.
Again, guys, no, this is currently, as we discussed, this is not inside of Go High Level. If you want to access OTTO Google Ads, you need to activate one of those promos that we shared here, and you need to only get it from Search Atlas site. I'm gonna make sure that everybody is clear on that. We're gonna wrap this up very soon. So please leave in the chat if you have any questions. But please, if you have more product related questions, technical questions, activations, my account, billing, all those type of questions, please forward them to our support team via live chat in your dashboard or in your our lander. They are super well informed about all the promos, everything that we are doing right now. So they will be able to answer you super faster than I am, because I got so many emails that they were asking, I already have a Search Atlas activation account. I want to reactivate it. I want to add this. I will be forwarding same things to our product specialists over again. So it's better if you directly reach out to them via live chat, so they can create a ticket and we can track all those issues and inquiries that you have. Okay, so Daryl said, I signed out without hesitation, added to my list. Thanks, team. You guys are killing it. Thank you so much, Daryl.
Thanks, Daryl.
Dean already created 10 ads
10
while
ads.
watching this. Tell me about the productivity here. Amazing. Thank you so much. Mitchell, yes, as I mentioned, our affiliates commissions are only eligible for the Search Atlas base plan. So you will be getting 30% commission out of Search Atlas base plans, but OTTO Google Ads, OTTO SEO, and other upcoming add-ons are the great tool for you to generate more signups, but they are not eligible for extra commission.
Someone asked about the white label program. And so if you guys have your white label set up in Search Atlas, you get the opportunity to rename Auto to whatever you want. So Coach Calf, he called his like a ninja, like SEO ninja, I think is what he called it. So when he goes and he creates Google Ads through OTTO Google Ads, they're created inside Google Ads where the campaign name will actually say Ninja in them. So your white label configuration in the platform will carry over to the campaign names that you're creating inside Google Ads. So I'll say it one more time. Whatever you set up as your white label name inside the Search Atlas platform, you will see that white label name inside the campaigns you're creating inside Google Ads. So that it's really meant to be like this white label platform and experience for you and for your customers, so that they see your branding on all the ads that are being generated and created. They're not attributed back to Search Atlas and Auto. We try to make everything fully white labeled, so it's all for you and your agency. Okay. All right. Well, I think that's a pretty good stopping point. I'm sure there'll be more questions and whatnot, but guys, you're more than welcome to follow up in our Facebook community if you got questions there. You can also reach out to Fidan directly. Thanks to so many of you for putting your emails in. We'll be inviting you today into Slack. So just stay tuned. There's a lot of follow-ups from us on our team that we'll have to do, but just give us a couple hours or so and we will go through and we'll make sure we get to everyone. I want to thank all of you guys today for joining us for this really special moment and us making search even more holistic and a single unified channel for all of us. It's really been a lot of fun doing this with you guys. I really appreciate the support, so much support from people all over the world around Search Atlas, the company, as well as our products. I'm super grateful to all of you. I also just want to thank our team. Fidan, thank you for leading this today. Justin, thanks so much for and Aaron and Sophia and everyone behind that on the team on the marketing side for coordinating the launch, and also Ismar and the entire product team that's been behind this and the work that we've done. And of course, Tyler Hansen, who's been so helpful working with us as we built this out. Thanks to all of you guys so much. And look forward to seeing you guys on the next one that we do. We'll be doing another webinar probably in about 2 weeks. And we'll be doing more group onboarding sessions to come. So thanks again, guys, and we'll see you guys soon.
Thank you so much, everybody. Please be patient for Facebook group approvals. I have more than 300 requests. I review them one by one. If you already filled out questions, I guarantee you're going to get into the group this week. And thank you so much for being the part of this amazing live launch, making today much more, memorable, unforgettable, having us, giving the amazing company here, supporting us, and always cheerleading for our results, for our vision, for what is waiting for us in the future. Thank you so much for all being here, and I will see you guys again in 2 weeks, and also I will see you guys inside of our community group. So much love, and stay with love, and keep killing, not only on SERPs, start killing on paid media world as well. See everybody.
Bye, guys.